former lead prosecutor at the trial of Slobodan Milosevic and Professor of Law at Gresham College, Geoffrey Nice, joins us now from Canterbury in the UK. Welcome to the News Hour. Now, how significant is this trial and how challenging will it be, given that top Iranian officials such as the current president, Ibrahim Raisi, have been accused of taking part in these atrocities?
It's extremely significant. Remember that the process called the Iran Tribunal, in which I took a small part, was an informal, people-driven activity. It had a lot of evidence in two different sessions, one called a Truth Commission, one at a trial, part in London, part in The Hague. It published two reports, and this prosecution is based on one of those reports. Nobody else was prepared to try Iran, far too dangerous for the international community. As a result of the judgment in the first part of the process, the Truth Commission, Noury was named in a paragraph next door to a paragraph naming the present president with having committed these terrible crimes. He traveled to Sweden, was arrested, and stands trial with every possibility of being convicted. There are 180 witnesses, 26 complainants, a large number of international legal experts giving evidence. He stands a good chance of being convicted and sentenced. And the message that sends both to Iran, but also to other places where it is only informal processes of active individuals that seek to bring justice, is a pretty powerful message.
And what will this mean for the Iranian families and the victims involved in these 1988 mass executions?
I think the trial itself will show that all their efforts over the last 20, 30 years have been justified. If there's a conviction, and I shan't, of course, prejudge that, if there's a conviction, it will be immensely important for them because they will see some justice done in respect of what were the most appalling crimes. On the evidence, these trials, so-called, were by a three-man body of which this individual was said to be one. You would be walked into a room, there would be no trial, you'd be asked a couple of simple questions and you might well just be taken out and hanged. As simple as that, and as criminal as that, if it is found to be proved.
And earlier you said to me, trying Iran was very dangerous for the international community. How dangerous is it now?
I imagine it's the same considerations. You would have to ask the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court what his view on all that would be. But the world, in several theatres of conflict, prefers to look away from human rights tragedies that are desperate for the individuals concerned and look at some larger geopolitical, often trade-related interest and say, well, let's get on with the other things and forget the humanitarian disasters. Completely wrong, not at all what we as a world of human beings caring for each other's should have as a priority. So, yes, it may be difficult, it might be politically dangerous to try Iran, but one of the advantages of an informal process like this is it shows the formal processes, the International Criminal Court, the UN, all sorts of other bodies, that they are not doing what they should, and maybe they'll feel driven to do better.
Great to have you on the program. Thank you so much, Professor Geoffrey Nice. We really appreciate it.